Guys, and welcome back to another episode here on our Let's Play series Lumia. And we are here today, and we've got a couple things planned out. But first things first, I need to show you some things that I've done around the place here. And first thing is, as you can see as we walk out the front door, we've got a brand new rock there in the landscape. Let's run back in. I need to grab, I believe it's in this chest. Sure. Let's grab these things. Some shears. And we're going to come out here, and as you can see behind our project board, which we need to fill that out, we've got a brand new structure here, and we built this thing up just to be a vine farm. You always need vines, so they make buildings look better, and you need them to make mossy stone brick and mossy cobblestone, and yeah, you make good ladders too. So there it is, and it's double-sided, so harvest this side here and come around the other side, and you have the exact same structure there. So just harvest a few while we're over here. That's good enough. Alright, let's come back over here, and we need to go back inside. I need to show you something there. And if you've seen on the video recently, I put out a tutorial for a charcoal machine, and we have built a variant of that machine right here. We place our logs in there, and our output of charcoal comes out on this side. So I've kind of put a secret entrance, although it's not too secret, down through here. Show you the redstone. And there was a flaw in my tutorial. I may go back and fix it later, but the output chest, if we can get under here to see what I'm talking about, the output chest used to sit this way, and it would sit over top of the hopper that fed the dropper, and it was making a constant clock of moving items through that system, which isn't that big of a deal, but it was annoying. So all you gotta do is reposition your chest, and you're all good. So, and my variant here was just to make it fit this feature, this space that we had to put it in. So I think it looks pretty good. And I don't know, this you got this dropper here which fed the chest so that we could do this 5 wide section. So that dropper feeds this chest. So I figured, why not just put droppers coming down upside down? They can kind of look like some sort of chimney. I don't know. We've cleaned up the floor a little bit. I've moved the nether portal from down in the cave to right here, which is kind of nice. We don't have to hunt it down. And of course you guys seen all this. And our chicken farm, I removed the lever because we made it automatic, so it's going to spit out eggs every time it gets an egg, as you can see. Oh yeah, it's just supposed to do one at a time, but that's good though. Well, I think that's all the new stuff. So what I want to work on today is is putting a storage sorting system down here, and I do believe we may have everything we need sorted and ready to go for the system. I've already placed in these hoppers. That's fed from the first chest as you walk in the room on the left, down and around, and let's see if I can get up here. I'm gonna need to take the hoppers and run them like this, and let's see. I believe, yeah, we have to go under this grass here because it's the surface. So I'm gonna need I guess this mossy cobble will work, a block to pile up, and a hopper straight down into there. Alright. And this one will have to go too because it's facing the wrong way. And for now we can put that temporary block in and come across like so. This torch and put all these blocks in. There we go. And then these ones will feed our chest. Except for we don't need this one. Okay. Get rid of all of that. Oh, it is storming something awful down here. Alright guys, I guess I'm going to use this mossy cobble for a block for the redstone right now. So we need to come to this, no, not that level, one more down. Alright. And from the looks of it, it looks like we're going to have to come out a little bit more than expected. Okay, now that we got that cleared out, we can continue to build our platform. Oh wow guys, I don't know if you can hear that, but it is really pouring outside. I just can't even imagine what you're probably hearing over the feed. Alright, we need to put repeaters in like that. And then redstone dust down here. And should be able to get this sorted out very, very soon. So that's how, we're forgetting a very important part. But you need those. So that's how each module should look. And then we'll need to add our filters in. So I'm going to get the rest of this done and maybe around to this side if I have enough hoppers to get started, and I will show you what I got when I'm done. Guys, we're back here and I've got this section of the sorting system done, and just wanted to show you it. And cobblestone, dirt, andesite, diorite, and that's gravel. guys, we'll get to decorating that and do a little more here in the future and possibly extend it on over to that side. But I believe we have a good design here. We're going to have to figure out how to cover this up. But I've got a little other project that I started on for this episode just because I happened on it. And so we will cut to that section of the video now. And yeah, we'll see you there. Bye bye. Alright, guys, I just wanted to kind of bring you in here and show you what I found. It's going to be pretty awesome here. Look, we've got a zombie spawner right there, which we are in range of. Over there is a spider spawner that we are in range of. And also, right down there is a skelly spawner. Yeah, this is going to be awesome. So, yeah, I was caving and I ran across these 3 spawners here, and I got to thinking, well, maybe they're close enough in range that we can activate them all at the same time. So we're going to be making an XP farm today. Maybe over the next 2 videos. I'm not sure, but we'll get the progress we can get done today. And yeah. So, what do you guys think? That's pretty awesome, huh? And I've got the 2 blocks marked out here. As long as I stand on one of these 2 mossy cobblestone blocks here, they will work, all 3. But yep, as soon as I come off of this one, it stops working. And no, it works here too. So it looks like we can add this block. We may have a 2x2 here that we can. Okay, 2x2 is all you really need to AFK. Let's see if we can come out here. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Alright, this one here will kill the spider spawner, so it won't work. But this one does all 3. How about here? This one does all 3. And let's try this one. Should still do all 3. And let's try one more here. I want to kind of get a good range, that way, as I'm building the the interface for this thing, that we can have plenty of room to walk around and still activate also. So we have a 2x3, and we can get rid of these 2 blocks, although they do activate it. Yep, this one kills the zombie. Okay, this one here activates. We might put that one in. Alright. Put that one in too. Okay, guys, I'm going to get some progress done on these spawning chambers and probably also consider the GUI setup here. And we'll come back to you in just a second because I got some thinking to do. Alright, bye-bye. Guys, here we are. I've got some progress done on our spawners here, and I'll go ahead and show you what we got. I've just got the basic rooms taken care of to this level because I want to go ahead and put in some lighting. I've got some glowstone from the nether. I'm going to make some glowstone lamps and put some off and ons on these to stop the spawning altogether. Either that or I will use dispensers and remove water source blocks out of the elevator. Not entirely sure. So we got this one. We're going to have to build the elevator to drop into here, and at this moment my current thought is to use a crusher on these For one, because I'm not gonna. It's not gonna be that easy to do fall damage on the spiders. So if we use a crusher, that'll help. And it's just too easy on the spider situation. A matter of fact, the spider come from up there down through here. Just it's so easy, so easy. Of course, the skeletons down here we've got it took care of. We just need to build. I'm just gonna go the easy route. So the skeletons are gonna go in this chamber. The spiders in that one because the skeletons are down here. So the skeletons here, spiders in that one, and then our zombies here. So it should be super simple to just drop them in, and then that way we can maybe use a vine or something in there to prevent fall damage, and or a ladder, and then use this block here to crush, or it might need to be that block there to crush them. And yeah, that should be what we need to do. I'm gonna go ahead and bring you up here and show you the spider cage or the spider box because it's different. I have a different design. I'm gonna do a tutorial on this soon, guys. And this is the perfect thing for spiders. I've never seen anybody else do this. I came up with it a couple, maybe a year ago, a couple months ago, maybe a year ago. And I started to do a tutorial when I first started out thinking about doing videos, and I just kept doing take after take after take, and I kind of give up at that point. But I'm ready and more comfortable with things now, so I'm probably going to put a tutorial on that. And what I had was a cave spider spawner, and I have an awesome way to handle cave spiders, although this is a regular spider. This spawning chamber is perfect to handle spiders. You can get them in a tube, no problem. And so what happens is they fall down under there and come underneath, down through here. Let me get that block out of the way. And the water from the chamber actually stops. If you can see there, there's signs there. And because spiders have a tendency to actually swim up in the water and not be on the ground, you don't need an ice block or any kind of other pushing mechanisms there because the water does it for you, because they're up and elevated as they cross over the block, being that their hitbox is the size that it is. When they come across, it will, because they're almost a 2x2, right? 1x2x2, and so the size of it will push them into the next source block, kind of the same way iron golems will work in that situation. So this is our progress so far, and I'm going to keep working. I'm going to go ahead and build the tubes to drop them into here, and I'm going to try, no fall damage, and try a crusher and see how that works. And then I'll get back to you guys. So just trying to clear out a whole lot of excess blockage here, that way we can decorate this thing when the time comes, because although this diorite box here is pretty, I'm not entirely sure about it. That is a joke, guys. I think it could be an interesting challenge to use diorite in something, and it be a block that you have to figure out how to make pretty. But other than a dirty snow biome or a volcanic ash or something like that, I'm not really sure. But diorite was just a standout block I had at the moment, so it may stay, it may disappear, I'm not real sure. So alright guys, I'm gonna get back to work, and I'll catch you on another update. Thank you. Well, I'm in the middle of taking care of our spawners, but I decided I should finally maybe mine these diamonds. What do you think? Nah, screw it. Not gonna do it. Alright, so got the lighting system in this one chamber, so I wanted to go ahead and show you the concept of it real quick, and then I can do the rest of them off camera. So we really just need the 5 lamps, and I'll show you how they're powered. So pretty much this is the last one in the line. So the redstone just kind of runs all the way around from one side. The block here is where the lamp is, and the repeater to pull the power from the block. And it's going to be like this all the way around. And then right here where we have our lever, on this block we have the torch tower going up, and off of this block the other one is power, and I'll stack up here and let you see that. And it's just simply a line running to there. It's pretty simple. Alright, so I will work on the rest of this, and I will get back with you when I get some more progress done. Okay guys, I've been working on the spawners for a while now. I'm up to 45 levels, so I kind of thought I wanted to get a sweeping edge sword for the farm, and I figured I had a mending book and a sweeping edge book, and I figured there was no point in wasting diamonds on a sword for a mending sword that was going to stay at a farm. So I figured let's just put mending and sweeping edge, and it's going to have smite 5 on it too, so it'll work even better for the skeletons and the zombies on this sword here. And we can, what do we want to put first? Let's look at the prices. That's 10 levels, that's 6 levels, so we're going to put the 10 level first, and smite 5, sweeping edge 3, and mending. Oh, I should have named it. XP Innator. No. I'm gonna do it all caps if we're gonna do it. XP Innator. That's it. We could actually put looting on it too. Probably should have thought about that. I don't know if I have a looting book yet. Looting 3. See how much that costs to add. 9 levels. So this sword shouldn't break. See, that's the kind of the point in this farm right here, to go get a few levels. You see how much it brought up the sword? It was at 23, now it's at 109. We can repair some items if we just have one. Alright, so we didn't even use the enchantment table, but we did take care of a few levels. Yeah, so, alright. I will catch back up with you. I'm going to take you down and show you the farm now, and you know, it's not complete, but it's where I'm going to leave it for this episode. Alright guys, here's our control panel for our spawning XP farm, and as you can see, we've got everything where we said we would put it. And if we stand right here on our mossy cobblestone, all spawners will be activated, and they're going to build up. And I thought about this a lot. We had a couple options of whether we wanted to drop and do fall damage, or whether we wanted to do a crusher or lava, several things. But I stood here earlier and I realized that with max entity cramming, we don't really have to do those things. The spiders are actually the only things that's going to kind of give us a problem with that, because their hitbox is bigger than a 1x1, so they're actually going to build up more with this space here because they're spread out over their hitbox, plus they have 3 blocks to play with, so they're going to build up quite a bit more than really, if they filled up this space and started dying off more than they could, than my computer can handle probably. So one option with them is just add a crusher, which I may still do, or to just kind of stand in the active zone and kind of just swat at them occasionally and keep their numbers down. Because what we're going to hear in a minute is either the zombies or the skeletons are going to let us know when they're ready to be harvested. And normally that happens pretty quick. I don't know if you guys have heard it when they build up to 26, 25 or 26, whichever the number is, and they just all start taking damage at one time. Once that happens, then we'll go over there and harvest them, kill all that's in there, and then that way they'll be ready to, all the next ones will be ready to tell us again. So we lose one mob, in order to have an alarm system to save us some space on drops, to save us some space on a crusher. Just seems like it makes sense to me. Yeah, guys, I keep my render distance way down in the caves, especially if I'm recording, because, as you heard there, they all took a lot of damage at once. Oh, I got the overkill achievement. Yep, there went the skeletons. Yep. See that sweeping edge, man, it's no joke. Look, I'm already up to level 20. Yeah, the spiders got some reach on them, so. Actually did pretty good with the spiders, too. Oh, well, he's gonna get stuck in they're gonna get one stuck in that corner every now and then. So, that's the idea. I don't think I'm gonna need a crusher. As long as we keep the XPinator down here at the farm, and I'm gonna make an item frame, put him up here on the wall, and this will be our farm sword. And really, you almost don't even have to wait till they're down with the sweeping edge 3. Yep. See, now this sword is fully healed up, and most of the mobs are going to be down to 1 hit. There's no point in having a diamond sword. There was no point in wasting diamonds on this sword. So hopefully you can see my logic in that. Iron's not the most expendable thing in the world because we don't have an iron farm yet. But alright, well, guys, I think I'm going to take you back up and show you the storage room. I kind of worked on it a little bit off camera and let you guys see, the sorting room, not the storage room. Let you guys see what design I came up with to kind of help cover up the hopper situation. So, alright, I'll catch you guys back up at the top. See ya. Alright, guys, here's what we have laid out here. So we've got this cobblestone arch in place, arches on this side, and I'm not sure about this wall yet because we're going to be putting, and we could put 3 more chests in here, 3 more sorters in, which we're probably going to need, because I realize there's only 5 here, so we definitely need one for granite. And sometimes as much redstone as we get, maybe we need one for that, but I'm not sure. But I thought this design suited the situation well because it covered all those hoppers up, and still gave us our two double chest situation here. And so we could hang item frames across. We could also take and replace this line of cobblestone blocks with a block from each sorter, so you knew it was there. Or we could put item frames on this block. I'm gonna try a few things, but I kind of liked how this looked. It's like, let's step down into this, you know, almost like a library note kind of thing for the sorting system, and I think it's kind of cool. Um, but let me know what you think. I replaced the blocks at the top there with cobblestone underneath those chests up there, and I think I didn't show you the chest at inputs. So this whole design was based on the fact that I wanted to use one of the chests in this room to input to the sorting system. So this is actually our input chest for the sorter. Yeah, so there's our hopper underneath, you can tell. And sadly I had to replace these with cobblestone. Hopefully that doesn't stand out like too super bad. It'll be okay. The other thing I'm considering is whether I should remove, as much as I like these being in the doorway, it don't look good downstairs. So whether I wanted to remove these crafting tables or not. But yeah, guys, I think that's probably about all the time we have left for this episode. So thanks for joining me, and if you liked the video, don't be afraid to hit the like button. Don't forget, man, it helps me out a ton. And subscribe if you haven't, and I appreciate all your support, and I hope to see you in the next one.